Whether you love comedy, whether you love musicals, whether you love classic drama, whether you love science fiction, horror, no matter what the case may be, we got a little something for everybody today here on Classic Cinema Plus. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Greetings, Classic Cinema TV fans. Jason here with you once again on another Classic Cinema Plus. And today we're talking, kind of giving you a massive video. Well, not massive maybe, but a little bit bigger than what we usually do, because we're going to talk not just one release. We're actually talking about 4 releases. Yeah, this is going to be pretty amazing. We have 4 new releases here from the good folks at Kino Lorber Studio Classics, and boy, am I excited about these. These are pretty awesome. So we're going to jump right into it because we don't want to make this video too long. So we're going to jump into this. Okay, we're going to start off with this one, Huckleberry Finn. This is a classic. Now, Mark Twain's amazing novel, Huckleberry Finn, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, has been made over and over and over and over forever, it seems like. And this was one of the first ones, and this one kind of has been forgotten over the years. This is really sad. There's really no need to go into deep detail on what Huckleberry Finn is about. Probably everybody knows that, so there's no point in me trying to explain to you what it's about. Everybody knows that, okay? So there's just no point in that. But this one is the 1931 release, and it really has. It's been forgotten over the years. It's just kind of like been forgotten, and it's just terrible because it's really interesting. The kid that stars in this right here, Huckleberry Finn, the one that plays Huckleberry Finn is, now get this, Jackie Coogan. Okay, now unless you are a massive fan of classic movies or TV, you probably don't know the name Jackie Coogan, but probably no doubt you have seen him before. Jackie Coogan played in the amazing silent film with Charlie Chaplin, The Kid. That was when he was really just beginning, just a small child. But probably most people remember him as the original Uncle Fester in the TV series. Yes, that was of course later in his career, but this is Jackie Coogan as a kid. So this is really, he had a pretty lengthy career. So yeah, this is pretty cool actually. I really enjoyed this. This comes with a audio commentary on, as you can see there. Okay, we won't go into great detail on that, but we have a full written review of this up at Classic Cinema Plus. If you want to get more details on it, you can go check out that review of that. All right, now we're going to jump into some of these other ones here. We're going to go to the horror film, sci-fi horror film. This is Deep Star 6. Okay, this one is one that I have never seen before. So this was gonna be kind of a first viewing for me. This one's kind of interesting. I don't know how many people know this film, but this is really kind of interesting. Deep Star 6 deals with a ship that goes down, and they're in a submarine that's in the bottom of the sea, and they're taking care of some nuclear missiles and stuff like that, and they come across this what looks to be an abandoned cave, and but it's not so much abandoned as they find a prehistoric creature in there, and it runs amok. I mean, it is this film is 80s campy sci-fi. I really shouldn't even say campy, because it's not really campy per se, but when you look at the monster and you know in this generation, it can feel a bit campy because it's more but I loved it. I love it because it's like practical effects. It's like actually that type of thing more than CGI. Oh, bad CGI ruins a film for me. I mean, it really does. So I like the practical effects a lot more. But this was a really, really cool film. Now, this release here, this film has been restored and scanned in 4K, which is really, really cool, from the original 35 millimeter original camera negative, which is really, really cool. And yeah, it is pretty awesome. There is tons of bonus features here, as you can see there. You may want to pause that if you want to look at that, but I'm not going to go through all that because I ain't got time, because this video is going to go long fast if I do that. So anyway, comes with a slipcover. You got this kind of artwork there, which I love the different kinds of artwork. The artwork that is found here is also on this, so you can flip it if you want. Me personally, I prefer having this artwork on top and then this artwork underneath. That way you have a different feel and a different look. So that's pretty cool. All right. Deep Star 6. All right, now we're going to Peter Sellers. I loved Peter Sellers, and we're talking about this one. This is pretty cool. This is Peter Sellers, The Wrong Arm of the Law. I love that title. I love that title. Those of you that know what we're talking about. Same artwork with the slipcover there, but that's pretty cool. Basically, just to kind of, I hate to say dumb it down, but try to make it as simplistic as possible. Peter Sellers plays the part of Pearly Gates. He's a kind of a gangster, if you will, the leader of a gangster, a thief, a thievery ring. Let's put it that way. Okay, he leads this thievery ring. They steal things and stuff, and they find themselves kind of like holed up and kind of in the storefront of a dress shop, and so that's their front, if you will, and behind the scenes they're doing all their stealing stuff, right, and fencing things and stuff. Well, all of a sudden the cops start getting wise to this, and Pearly Gates figures, hey, there's a rat in the midst, and I gotta figure this out. Who's the rat, right? So it's pretty cool. All right, we got a text coming in. I'm sorry about that. for those of you that heard that, there's text going off. I apologize for that. But anyway, those of you know what that was. That's what that was. Sorry about that. Anyway, but there is a bunch of bonus features there, as you can see, and we won't go into that as well because we just don't have time for it. But if you want to pause it and look at it, you can do that. But this is a fun film. I can't wait to check this one out. That's pretty cool. I can't wait to see it again after all these years. I saw it a long time ago, and it seemed to me, I remember it being pretty awesome, so it's going to be kind of cool to see it again. All right, now finally we got this one, and this one I'm going to be careful with the title because I don't want to get struck by YouTube by saying something that I shouldn't, and then they go, so I'm not gonna say the word anyway, but you'll know what it is. This is The Best Little House in Texas. Okay, because I'm gonna try to be nice about that. All right. Starring the great Dolly Parton and the awesome, right there, Burt Reynolds. I love that. It is so cool. I love Burt Reynolds and I love Dolly Parton. I think they're so awesome. Who didn't love Dolly Parton's music? I mean, she's amazing, and who didn't love Burt Reynolds in Smokey and the Bandit? Great film. Anyway, I could go on, but I'm not going to do that. But anyway, slipcover, same artwork here. But I will show you there is different artwork as well, which I love. That's the different artwork there, if we can get it in the frame. So there you go. We're actually going to change that up because I want the different artwork. So I haven't done that yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Switch the artwork out because, hey, I like it this way when you got that and then that. So yeah, we're going to switch that artwork around. Basically what Best Little House in Texas is about a brothel, if you will, in Texas that is kind of protected by the sheriff, played by Burt Reynolds. But when a reporter comes in and starts to try to make things bad for the brothel, they got to try to figure out how to fix this and try to make it right, and so that they don't get closed down, and so it's really a big deal. It's a lot of fun. This one has been restored with a new scan in 2K from the 35 millimeter print, which is really, really cool. It's got some really cool bonus features as well, as you can see there. So yeah, there is some really cool stuff there. Yeah. So yeah, if you're into any of these, these are brand new coming out. Some of them, I think Huck Finn has already been released. I'm not sure about Deep Star 6. I think these two are coming, but I'm not exactly sure. I have to check that out. But anyway, these are available. They're available. Well, they're available for pre-order anyway. Some of them have already been released. Others will be available in the time to come. Okay, so it's just something to just talk about today. So if you like any of these, let us know in the comments. I'd like to know what you think about these releases. Which one's your favorite? Are you thinking about picking up any of these, or are they just not your cup of tea? Let us know in the comments. Love to read your comments. Love to know what your thoughts are. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We do appreciate it when you do that. It helps out so much. Until we get with you next time, this is Jason reminding you that if you want to see a great film or TV series, check out a classic. We'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.